Alright, in this video we will be looking at this older Craftsman 6.5 horse 22-inch push mower. These were real prevalent back in like 2004, 2005, and these are probably one of the most reliable push mowers ever built. This one here, the customer said it had been sitting for a while under a shed, and I believe it, but will it run? That is the question, and we're going to completely go through this whole thing. And this particular one here is from 2005, more than likely sold in 06. And it desperately needs a cable to start off with. Both cables, matter of fact. And probably going to need drive belt. Does it have oil? Very little. So this may not be any good, but we will find out. So, let's check the gas tank next. And it is completely dry. Yeah, a little bit of old gas in there, but anyways, on with the video. Hope you enjoy. Now we're going to take a look at the air filter, and wow, that air filter has probably been in there since the mower was new. All I have to say is, and people wonder why their stuff don't run. And now that the air box is out of the way, we can get a good look at this carburetor, and there's going to be no cleaning this, it's going to get replaced. And now we're going to get the top cover off. This serves really no purpose, but it's kind of like a cosmetic thing. A lot of these motors don't even have this top cover on there, but 2 screws and off it comes. So now let's get this very petrified fuel line off, and well, what do you know, there was some old gas in the tank still. Well, now let's get this old carburetor fully unhooked, and we're just going to throw this one in the scrap bin and get a nice shiny new one to put on. Oh no! Well, let's talk about what happened. That is an aftermarket carburetor, and a lot of times the hole on the throttle control is not big enough, and they will snap off. I've broke quite a few of them in the past, and I always had to take the old throttle shaft out of the old carburetor and put in the new one. And 9 out of 10 times, it works. You just gotta make sure, you know, nothing's binding and all of that, and after all, it's just a plastic shaft with a brass butterfly in it. Anyways, hopefully no more things like this will happen on this project, but who knows? That's the joys of cheap parts and working on equipment. Let's try this again without breaking something. Went in there perfectly. And now it's time to look at the self-propelled system, which probably hasn't been touched since the mower was new. Before I change the drive belt and go through all that trouble, let's make sure that the engine is good. So we're going to put some gas in it and see what happens. Well, what do you know? It ran, and it ran pretty good. So let's change the oil, and while we got it tipped over on its side, we'll tackle that drive belt. So now we're looking at the underside. The blade is wore out. There's a lot of buildup under there. And I've got to change the self-propelled drive belt. It's not going to be fun. So let's get on with it. Alright, so what I'm doing here is getting the belt cover off and the blade adapter off, and it's very rare that one just slides right off. And now we get to loosen this aggravating belt keeper. Make it easier to change the cable. Where our cable hooks into. Alright, so we're going to take this old self-propelled cable off, which as you can see was not fun, but we got it off. It's a tough spring. Got it that time. Gotta loosen it right back up. As it turned out, you don't need to take that belt keeper loose. I didn't know at the time. You just take the whole plate loose. It's a whole lot easier and will save a whole lot of time. And the finishing touches on the self-propelled system is putting the new cable on, which came with a nut and a bolt, which is a whole lot easier. So after tidying up the cables on the handlebar with some zip ties and some included materials, we're going to put 20 ounces of SAE 30 engine oil in this little engine, and we will call it done. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this style of video. If so, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Doing these videos takes a lot of time, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.